Alrighty guys, welcome back. This is your host ID Jester. We're playing some Minnesota Twins at the New York Yankees. But we're going to be using Status Pro Advanced. Actually, some Status Pro Advanced here. If you're not familiar with it, you'll get to see it here in a little bit. Not a super popular system, but I think it's really, really good. The cool thing about it is, well, I mean, if you like fast action cards, it does the fast action thing, but it also does a dice version. So if you don't like fast action cards, which I'm not a big fast action kind of guy, and then I specifically made an Excel spreadsheet for this, so I would have all the statistics and stats and ratings I'm going to need for each of the players. So yeah, that's going to be cool. So let's try it out and see how it goes. This is from 2017. There you go, Jester. Think about what you're saying here. It's from 2017. This is the wild card game between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees at Yankee Stadium. I was actually on vacation in Colorado at the time that this game was going on. That's the only reason I remember. And we had stopped. We had gone up the side of out in Telluride, Colorado. They had a ski lift that you could ride for free, and we rode up and down the ski lift all the time. And we rode up, and we stopped at like a restaurant, bar, or whatever up at the top. And we were having dinner, and that's when the game was on. And it was a good game. I remember that. 2017, Minnesota Twins at the New York Yankees. Let's see how Status Pro handles it. Let's go. Here we go. So, let's make that a little bit bigger. We can make me a little bit bigger. There's our Excel sheet ready to go. You can see it's got Brian Dozier at second base, Joe Mallard, first base, Jorge Polanco at shortstop, Eddie Rosario in left field, Eduardo Escobar's at third base, Max Kepler's right field, Byron Buxton is in center field, Jason Castro is the catcher, and Robbie Grossman is the DH. Starting pitcher today for your Minnesota Twins is Irvin Santana. Against left-handers, he's a 2-7. Against right-handers, he's a 2-7. That should be pretty easy for us to remember. For the New York Yankees, Brett Gardner in left field, Aaron Judge in right field, Gary Sanchez is the catcher, D.D. Gregorius is the shortstop, Sterling Castro is at second base, Greg Bird's at first base, Aaron Hicks is in center field, Jacob Ellsbury is the DH, and at third base it is Todd Frazier. Have I used Digital Diamond 11 for my Status Pro? I have not yet. I have not actually done that. That's one of the reasons I wanted to get to do some Status Pro. So that, and starting pitcher today, Luis Severino is a 4-7 versus lefties, 2-8 versus right-handers. You can see all the ratings there, the OBR, the steal, or the speed, the CD, and the error checks. We're going to be using the dice version. If you're not familiar with the dice version, it's basically, instead of fast action cards, you look at the dice, you roll the dice. That's going to give you your results. So we're going to get to it here. You use 2d6, 2 of them, and you add those together, and that gives you a number between 2 and 12. That number is your randomized number. It determines whether the play is going to come off the pitcher card or going to come off the batter card. Each of the pitchers have a certain rating versus lefties and right-handers that tell you if it's in that range, it comes off of their card. So Luis Severino versus right-handers is 2-8. So if I roll an 8, it comes off of his card. What comes off his card? Well, you roll 2d8. So it's a d8 system, 2d8s. So anything from 11 to 88. And you look at those numbers. And again, you're going to be looking at the black dice, then the gold dice, to get a number. So in this case, this is 21, not 12. 21. And obviously with this, it's going to be adding together. So let's get it going here. Brian Dozier stepping in against Luis Severino. Luis Severino is a right-handed pitcher. Brian Dozier is a right-handed batter, so it's a righty-righty matchup. So against right-handers, it's a 2-8. It's coming off of Severino's card. I'll go through this slow once. I won't throw all the dice at the same time. I'll throw them one at a time to show you. All right. Hey, Doug, how you doing? So, oh, well, you got to throw them in the thing there, Chester. That would help. So it is an 8. So 2-8 is coming off of Severino's card. So this play is coming off of Severino's card. He rolls a 76. We look at 76 versus right-handed batter. 76. 53-88 is an out. What kind of out is it? You simply look at Brian Dozier is a RP, which stands for right power hitter. We look at our dice chart under the RP column, and we go 83, RP, 83. And that's going to be a deep fly ball to center field, F8. So what I'm going to do here is just put in F8. And let's try that again. There we go. All right, F8 out, and that's going to be it for that. That brings up Joe Mauer. Same thing. Joe Mauer is a lefty, so it's a 4-7 is coming off of Severino's card. That is a 5. 5 falls in the range of 4-7, so it's coming off of Severino's card once again. And he rolls a 13, though. Usually low is good for the batter. It doesn't matter which card it's coming off of. And that's true in this case because that is going to be a base hit in the left field. A single. So we got us our first hit of the ball game. Joe Mauer is aboard. Now, Joe, say it isn't so. Do you want to go? He says. What is your steal rating? Joe Mauer is a D steal rating. That's not so good. D's not great. A plus, A plus is even the best. There is, of course, a steal chart. So Joe Mauer probably not going to steal here. So that brings up Jorge Polanco with 1 on and 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Doug Session, what game system is this? This is Status Pro Baseball. Technically, it's Status Pro Advanced. So it's not even Status Pro. It's actually Status Pro Advanced, the new rebooted Status Pro. So now I'm just going to roll all the dice together at the same time just to save, time. It's an 11, so it's coming off of Polanco's card, and that is black dice first. That is a 13. It's going to be a good one again. And that's going to be into left field. Again, IB7. So we simply come to our little chart here, and we look. This is going to be a single to left. There's a runner in first. The runner on first is Mauer, who's got an OBR of D. So we look at the D rating, and we see how far is he going to make it? How far is he going to make it? That's a great question. As a 45, so this came off the batter's card. So it is 11-18. He would go first to third. Anything else? Well, no, that's not true. 21-78. He's going to stop at second base. If you roll 81-88, then you have a challenge play. So in this case, he's just going to stop at second base. So what I like to do here is give him 1 star to show that he's moved 1 base so far. Hello? There we go. He's got a single, and now he's got that. And now we can give him a single as well. No, I don't want that. S1. Thank you. All right, Eddie Rosario's up 2 on for Minnesota here in the top of the first inning. Things are getting crazy already here at Yankee Stadium. This could be... That was inside pitch was yesterday. Yep, no problem. No problem at all. Here we go. Things I got to remember. If you roll doubles, so if I roll like a 3 and a 3, or 4 and a 4, or 5 and 5, then we check for an error. And also, if I roll a 2, 11, or 12, then something special happens, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. So I have to try and remember that, all of that stuff. Here we go. Runners at first and second. 1 out. And it's the lefty, and that is a 6. So 4-7 still. Severino's card. 52 versus a lefty. 52 is going to be a wild pitch. He uncorks a wild pitch. So he's going to move up to third base here. He's going to move up to second base here. No, I don't want that. Thanks. So second and third now. And Severino uncorks a wild pitch to Rosario. Runners are in scoring position with only 1 out. Are they going to play in is the question. They're going to play corners in. I think they're going to play corners in. All right. Eddie Rosario against Luis Severino. Once again, 10 is coming off Rosario. 45, right-hander, 45. 43-51. He strikes him out. A big old strikeout there. And that is going to be out number 2. And I could get fancy. I couldn't even get fancy and put the outs in like that. So that is going to be out number 2. Might even help me keep track of what the hell I'm doing. So runners still at second and third. Defense back. Just needs the out now against Eduardo Escobar. He's a switch hitter. He's going to go from the left. So 4-7 comes off of Severino's card. It's coming off of Severino's card, but a 63 versus a lefty is going to be an out. So Severino's going to get out of the inning. What kind of out is it? Against a right-hander, he's an LP and a 15. LP and a 15 is going to be a pop-up to the catcher. Pop-up to the catcher. And that's going to do it. And that is going to do it for the first inning. We are going to the bottom of the first. No score by the Twins. They had no runs on 2 hits and no errors. There was a wild pitch. I do need to write that down so I don't forget. Wild pitch. Where are you? Wild pitch. Severino had a wild pitch. I'm going to put that in there so I don't forget. All right, here we go. We're in the bottom of the first. Brett Gardner, Aaron Judge, and Gary Sanchez coming up. And fortunately for us, Irvin Santana, he's 2-7. Doesn't matter, lefty, righty. It's 2-7. So any 2-7 number coming off of his card. The Replay Gamer, what is going on? Good to see you, my friend. Replay Gamer says, I really enjoy Status Pro Advance. It's such a good game. I agree. Derek Brickner is the one that you can order these through. I order the season files through the Status Pro Advanced Facebook page. You can subscribe. They have a bunch of files you can download. One of the files is like how to order your seasons from them, and that's who I order my seasons from. There's some other places that you can get Status Pro seasons, but you can't get the Status Pro Advanced unless you go through the Status Pro Advanced people. So anyways, I have the 2017 season. I have about 3 or 4 of the seasons. So, bottom of the first, no score. Brett Gardner, that's a 7. It's coming off of Santana. 53, he is a lefty. 53, that'll be an out. And Brett Gardner against the righty is an LP. 76, LP is going to line it right at the shortstop. And making the play, the shortstop, again, for your information, is Polanco. He's going to make the stab and get the out on Brett Gardner. That brings up Aaron Judge. You might have heard of this guy. He's pretty semi-good. Aaron Judge. Here we go. Judge, sir. And this is a 4, so it's coming off a Severino's card 77. That's usually anything low is good for the batter. Any high number is good for the pitcher. So, I mean, it's not like you have to worry if you roll a 77. Normally, that's not going to be a hit. So, 77 obviously is an out. Aaron Judge is going to be an RP. We roll 47. That is a ground ball. We're going to call that 6. We're just going to call it a 63. And an out to Judge. And that is 2 outs. And we're going to Gary Sanchez. Everybody's favorite Yankee. Gary Sanchez. Here we go. 7, it's coming off of Santana's card again. 32, this could be interesting. He's a right-hander. 32, 22 to 37. Strike 3. Called on the outside corner. That is 3 up, 3 down. No score for the Yankees. We go to the second inning, and we have no score. 0-0 means nothing. So, Eduardo, nope, we forgot to move his card. It's Max Kepler, the right fielder today. Max Kepler. Severino. He is a lefty, so 4-7, that's an 8, so it's coming off of Kepler's card. 47. 47 is a walk. 46 to 53 is a walk. He will take the walk, and he's a D+ to steal. The Twins do not have much. There's only one player. Here he is, Byron Buxton. He's got an A+ rating. So Kepler's not going anywhere. It's Byron Buxton time. Doug Session, for Inside Pitch Baseball, do the player cards need to be cut, or are they all pre-cut? I don't know, because I own a lot of the Inside Pitch seasons, but they're all in PDF, and I print them out myself. So I'm not 100% sure. I've never ordered any season file from them. But I will show you. I did order from Sideline Strategy Sports, and I got a box here with some cards in it, which we'll open up next time. Didi Gregorius is, no, we're not a Didi. We're doing Byron Buxton. That's who we're doing. Byron Buxton. Luis Severino. Buxton is a righty-righty matchup. 7. It's coming off of Severino. 1-1, though, and that is going to be a base hit. Infield base hit. An IBF. So IBF is going to be everyone just moves up 1 base. All right. So now again the Twins with runners at first and second, possibly, if I can get the card picked up. And that brings up Jason Castro. Jason Castro. Yes, it's a payoff pitch. Doug Hunt. Jason Castro, the catcher. And the windup and the pitch. It's an 11. So an 11 means it's going to be a Cini check. No. 11 means it's going to be actually a clutch batting check. So we're going to look at the clutch batting of Castro. Each of the players will have on their card a clutch batting number. And in this case, it's a 27 against the right-hander. 27 is going to be ripped in the gap. It's going deep. It's off the base of the wall. And that is going to be a double by Jason Castro. A big double by Castro. And now we have to see that runner on first. Is he coming around to score? That is Buxton. Buxton is a speed. That's pretty good. I don't know if you know this or not. So it's a double off the batter's card. We're rolling to see, is Buxton going to score? 11:38, he's going to score, and that is a 42. No, he's going to stop at third. 41-48, he's going to stop. So Buxton stops. They put up the big stop sign on the double. Coming in to score. Let's see, that's going to be, what, 2 more stars to score? Yep. And we'll give you a nice green number. There you go. Buxton, he's going to go to third now. And double by Castro, and that's going to bring up Rami Grossman. And the Twins jump out in front, 1-0. And it's going to be Rami Grossman here. Rami Grossman for the Twins. And that's a double, so we're going to check for an error after the play is over. We'll check for an error, assuming, it goes to a fielder. An 8 against he's going to go left, is going to come off of Buxton, but a 51 is going to be a walk. No, I'm sorry, against a righty 51. It's still going to be a walk. 44-56 is a walk. So 40, and that is a 51. So it's a walk, so there's no error check. Obviously, we don't need an error check. All right, so runners at first and second. Nobody out still. 4 straight batters have reached for the Twins, and the Twins are threatening to blow this one open early here at Yankee Stadium. The little Boo Birds are coming down. They're not liking the way Luis Severino is pitching so far. Runners at second, first and second. Castro is second. Grossman's at first. Dozier, he flew out to center field his first time up. Severino, we rolled doubles. So once again, anytime we roll doubles, it will be a error check. So we will look at the error check when we're done. Hopefully I will remember. And so it's coming off of Dozier, 27. That could be trouble. And that is hit well by Dozier. That is hit really well by Dozier. It's carrying. It's going. It's going. It is gone. Brian Dozier with a 3-run home run. And the Twins jump out. Boom, boom, boom. 4-0 here. On the road against the Yankees. Oof. Brian Dozier with the big home run. And that brings up Joe Mauer. Nobody out yet. They're going to get some activity in the bullpen. Joe Mauer, that obviously no error check needed on a home run. I would check for an error, but yes, 8 against the lefty is going to come off of Mauer's card. 87. That will be an out. Mauer is an LN, and a 77 LN is going to be fly ball, center field, F8. And I guess we will use that for outs. So Mauer is out for the for the first time he singled. Polanco's up. First time he was up, he singled in the first. And, that was an F8, but that was a double. Hang on, we need to check for an error. So we look at the center fielder. The center fielder is Aaron Hicks. He's an error rating of 2. So an error rating of 2, it's 11-25 will be an error. And he rolls a 64. So no error. He catches it, no problem. Just wanted to make sure. All right, now Polanco will come up. I got to remember when there's an error check to do that. So 10 is coming off of Polanco's card, and 18, this is crazy. This is going to be another hit. And 18 is going to be into right field, and it's going to fall in front, and another hit by Minnesota. And if they keep this up, I won't be able to even keep all the scores on one line here, and it's going to mess me all up for the rest of the game. We need some outs, so I don't have to worry about that. So runner at first, Polanco, he's a B stealer, but up 4-0. He just wants Eddie Rosario to hit him around the board. Let's see. 3, so it's coming off of, he's a lefty, so that's going to come off of Rosario's card. 36. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It is hit well by Eddie Rosario. It's carrying. It's going. Yes, that's right. Gone. Holy cow, another home run. 32-37. This is a 36. Against a right-hander. That is gone, Eddie Rosario. And that is going to be it for Luis Severino. As 2 more runs trot across. Bling. Bling. And I'm going to have a special... I'm going to have to renumber these columns. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll see if I need the rest of them. Who knows? So, yeah, this game has gone out of hand real quickly. Okay, Severino, see you later. Looks like it's going to be Chad Green coming in. Chad Green, he is a 2-8 versus lefties and righties, so that should be pretty easy for us to try and remember. Eduardo Escobar, bases empty, and Chad Green comes in. The Boo Birds coming down here. That is a 9 coming off Escobar's card. 78. That's obviously going to be an out. He is an LP. That is a 63. And that is going to be a fly ball to left field. And the Bronx cheer comes out as the Yankees get it out. And they batted around because here's Max Kepler. Remember him? He batted and walked and to start this craziness. And he's up again with 2 outs now. Can they get the 3rd out is the question. 8, so it's coming off a Green's card. 24, though, that's going to be a problem. Lefty, 24. 13-61 is a strikeout versus lefties, so that is going to do it. And the Twins score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs in the 2nd inning and take a 6-0 lead. Now, that's not enough to win it. If in real life, if the Twins would have scored 6 runs, they still wouldn't have won. The Yankees win in real life. I think it was 8-4. Is that what it was? 8-4 in real life. So the Twins need at least 9 to win this. So let's see where we're going here. We're going this way. This thing here. Didi Gregorius coming up against Irvin Santana. Irving Santana. That's a 12. That's a special. That's a CD check. So we're going to check the CD. And that is going to be a CD check. He is Didi Gregorius is an LP. And we rolled an 88, so it's going to be the right fielder. The right fielder. Oh, who is the right fielder? That is Max Kepler. His CD is a 5. The best, of course. You can't hit it to the best and expect bad things to happen. But we will show you guys We bring out the chart. We look at the outfielder on the 5 column, and we roll to see a 34, which is this. Diving catch of a blooper, runners hold. So it's a diving catch, F9. And so far it's been 4 up, 4 down for the Yankees. That doesn't seem very good. Sterling Castro is up. Sterling Castro is up. That is an 8 on Castro. So it's coming off of Castro's card 48. Right-hander 48. 44 to 55 is a swing and a miss. That is an out. And 2 up, 2 down. And it brings up Greg Bird, the word man, for the Yankees. Greg Bird. That's just an 8, so it's coming off of Bird's card 23. 23 is a strikeout. 21 and 22 would have been a deep shot, but a 23 is a strikeout. And back-to-back Ks by Edwin Santana. It's 6 up, 6 down for the Yankees. We go to the top of the 3rd inning, and it's 6-0 in favor of the Twins. And it should be Byron Buxton up first against Chad Green. Chad Green trying to be a long reliever here and get about 4 innings in for the Yankees. That is double, so we'll check for an error. A 4 is coming off of Chad Green's card. 85, that'll be an error, or an out. The out is going to be, good question. Buxton is an RP. 57 RP. It's going to be hit to shortstop. The shortstop for the Yankees is Gregorius. He's an E2. Once again, an E2. 11 to 25 is an error. That is a 32. Close, but nope. We'll count that as a 6-3 putout. All right, and that brings up Jason Castro, who clobbered the first pitch he saw into the gap. That is a 10, so it's coming off of Castro. 57 right-hander, 57. And that is a 32 to 57 is a strikeout. So all of a sudden, everything's working in favor of the Yankees getting the right call. And otherwise, it would have been a walk. Robbie Grossman, and Chad Green trying to go for a 1-2-3 inning here. 11, that is going to be a clutch batting check again. 68. Grossman, right-hander, 68, will be an out. So 54 on the out. He is an LN. 54. It's a ground ball to, Gregorius again. Gregorius, can he make a play? 58, he can make the play. So we'll call that 6-3. And it is a 1-2-3 inning for the Yankees. I know Bleacher Bums Gaming is not happy with this outcome so far. But what can I say? All I do is roll the dice. I can't help it. The Yankees suck. So, here we go. Aaron Hicks. Come here, dice. There we go. Aaron Hicks. Eight. It's coming off a Hicks card. 67. Right-hander 67 is an out. LP 44. That's ground ball to second. 4-3 on the putout. And the Yankees still looking for their first hit. Jacob Ellsbury. 7 is coming off of Santana's card. 31 versus a lefty. 31. 31 and 32 is a walk. So the Yankees with their first runner of the day. And this is Jacob Ellsbury, who would love to steal. He's got an A+ rating. That's what he's in the game for, is steal that base when you need it. But down 6 runs, you don't really need to risk it. So Todd Frazier, the Godfather, is up. Frazier. And that is coming off of Santana's card. 34 versus a right-hander. 34. Hey, strikes him out. Everyone get your surfboard. There's a breaker out there. There's a breaker. And we go with 2 outs now. Runner stays at first. Brett Garner. 9 off of Garner's card. 56, right-hander. 56. 56, he's going to walk him. So, couple walks in the inning. Brings up Aaron Judge. As I said, 6 runs against the Yankees. In real life, wouldn't have won it. It's not over yet, even though we're simming it. Aaron Judge, you might have heard of this guy. And we'll be checking for an error, but it's 8, so it's coming off of Judge's card. 65. Hey, strikes out Judge. No error check needed, as that is out number 3 on the strikeout. So Judge swinging for the fence, and 2 walks do not hurt, and it is still 6-0 going to the 4th. Top of the 4th inning, and it's Brian Dozier time. Dozier 1 for 2 with a home run in the 2nd inning. And this is coming off of Green's card, 58. Right-hander 58, and 58 is a hit by pitch. The only number that's a hit by pitch, and that's it. Hit by the pitch. So Dozier is aboard. Dozier, he's a base stealer. Up 6 runs. Joe Mauer. Mauer's 1 for 2. Oop. Redo. That is a 7. So it's coming off with Chad Green. 82, though. That is definitely going to be an out for Mauer. Mauer is an LN. And 17 on an LN is ground ball down to first. Could be a double play. Let's see. 17. Runner at first is 17. He's an LN. So runner at first, it's a G3. 3-6-3 double play. Double play. Wow. Right. That's 2 outs now. As they erase that runner at first. 3-6-3 double play. It brings in Jorge Polanco. That is a 6. Chad Green 46. Lefty 46. He strikes out the lefty. And it's another 1-2-3 inning by Chad Green. Keeping things going for the Yankees. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. And it's Gary Sanchez's. 9 off of Sanchez, 47, right-hander. 41-56, he strikes him out. How many strikeouts is that for Mr. Santana? Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far. That's a nice start to the game for Irvin Santana. Didi Gregorius. 5, and a 77 is probably going to be an out. It is an out. DD LP. 25 LP. 25 is ground ball to first. We'll call that 3-1 on the put out. That's fine. And the Yankees looking to see if they can get something started with Sterling Castro here. Down 6. 8. 16 is nice and low. 8 is coming off Castro's card. And a 16 is going to be a base hit into left field. So, base hit for Castro. D. Steeler not going anywhere. Greg Bird is up. Bird is the word. That's a 12. So 12 again is going to be a CD check. We're going to look. Greg Bird is an LP. And he rolled a 22. That's the first baseman. First baseman. Joe Mauer. CD is a 4. Can Mauer make the play at first base? He is a 4, so we're going to look at the 4 column. And an 85 makes a great stretch and scoop of a bad throw, batter out, runners advanced if forced. So it's going to be an out, and we'll just call that a U3. That's fine. It's not going to matter. Good play there by Mauer over at first base, playing some defense. And that's going to do it for the Yankees. They got nothing in the 4th. Big old nothing. 1 hit so far. Is that their first hit? Is that really their first hit? It is their first hit. Wow. So, we go to Eddie Rosario here. Eddie Rosario in the, what are we in? 5th inning. That is a 5. Green card, 55 lefty. Hey, strikes him out. Green throwing some darts out there. Rosario's out of there. Escobar. 4 and doubles, so we have to check for this. 4 is coming off a green, 58. 58, he's going to be a lefty, 58. Nope, it's going to be a strikeout again, so he gets these lefties. Chad Green is very good at striking out lefties. And it brings up Max Kepler. Kepler's a lefty as well. 7, so Green again, 33, and once again, 13 to 61 is a strikeout. It's gonna, you don't want to put your lefties up against Chad Green, that is for sure. He will just mow them down, 1, 2, 3. That is crazy. Was that 3 lefties in a row? It was a lefty, a switch hitter, and a lefty. So yeah, 3 lefties in a row. You do not want to do that against Chad Green. 13 to 61. That's like more than half the numbers are going to be a strikeout against left-handers. Anyways, 4 strikeouts in a row for Chad Green. We go to the 5th. It's Aaron Hicks against Irvin Santana. Doubles again, 33. 6 is going to come up for Santana. 33 versus a lefty. 33 is a pass ball, but there's nobody on, so that's going to be a replay. So again, it seems like every time we roll doubles, we don't check because it's either a strikeout, a home run, or something crazy. 4, Santana's card, 88. Well, that's automatic out. Come on, 88. And he is an LP, 55 LP. That's ground ball to short. 6-3 on the putout. Jacob Ellsbury walked his first time up. Oh, redo. Couldn't get them all in the thing. Santana 21, and that's going to be a single into right field. IB9, which means that might be extra bases. IB9. So a hit. Aaron Hicks rating is a B. So it's a single to right. He is a C runner. Aaron Hicks is a B runner. So 11 to 58. He's going to make it to third. That is an 87, which is going to be a challenge. So we got our first challenge. So the throw's coming in. It's either going to be out at the third base. So he is a C. Okay, challenge. Runner must attempt to advance. We're going to draw a new random number. Doo-doo-doo. And it's he is a OBR of B. So 11 to 48. He is safe. 51 to 58. He's out. And then we'll have to check the throwing arm if we have to. Let's see what number we roll. We roll a 44. So he's going to be safe at third base. And on the throw to third, anyone that is a OBR of A or B gets to advance. Ellsbury is an A, so he will advance on the single. And I'm not sure why I did all that, because there's actually nobody on first base. I thought Aaron Hicks was on first, but he is not on first. He is out, dummy. So just ignore all that, because it's just a signal. Nobody's running. Nobody's there to run, dummy. That's what you would have done if there was a runner on first. Like now, like if Todd Frazier gets a hit. Oh, it's a 12. We're going CD check again. Oh my God, here we go. And this is a 61. Todd Frazier is an RP. 61 is center fielder. Center fielder. Byron Buxton. He is a 5. He's the best there is. Byron Buxton. Outfield is a 5. Rolled a 37. Diving catch of a blooper. Runner's hold on the out. So that is an F8. I guess I didn't realize it was out because I didn't color code it, because I was figuring it was just going to be a 1-2-3 inning, but silly me. All right, 2 outs. Runner at first, still Ellsbury. Ellsbury's 1 for 1 with the walk as well, so that's it for Frazier. We go to Brett Garner, Yankees, top of the 5th, or bottom of the 5th. 3. It's coming off of Santana, 73, left-hander. That'll be an out. He is an LP, 24 LP. That's going to be a ground ball down to first. We'll call that a 31 as he flips it over to Santana, covering the bag. That's 3 outs now, and nobody scored. And we go to the 6th inning. Byron Buxton is up. Buxton hit a single in the 2nd and a ground ball to short in the 3rd. He was not up in the 4th or 5th inning. This is crazy. It's now the 6th inning. And that is a 9. It's coming off of Buxton's card. 67, right-hander. 67, he walks him. Oh my gosh, another walk. And no doubles, so we don't have to worry about that. Buxton, A+ Steeler. He's going to try for it. So A+ Steeler. Oh my gosh, we rolled an 88. That is crazy. So we need the catcher's throw rating. That is going to be, of course, our buddy Sanchez. His throw is, he's a TA thrower. He's a TA result. A TA is 75 to 88. He's caught stealing. So, caught stealing. That's what you get. Naughty, naughty. Brett Gardner, and then, he walked and then he was caught stealing. And we'll call that out. All right. So good play there to get Buxton. That's what you want from your catcher. Gary Sanchez, very underrated catcher. I know a lot of people poo-poo him but I mean, being behind the plate and having all these big-time pitchers and having to deal with all those prima donnas wasn't the easiest thing. Castro, 72. And 72 is a hit by pitch. 72 is a hit by pitch by Castro. Are you kidding me? Hit by the pitch. That's twice now. The Twins have been hit by pitching. Hit by the pitch. And it's one numbers. Usually there's only one number. And it's so happens that was the number we rolled both times. Crazy. Robbie Grossman, he's not going anywhere. He's an E stealer. Robbie Grossman, 9 is coming off Grossman, 21 right-hander, and this might be it, as that is a double into left field. Let's see if the run scores. Right field, it is a double. Double the outfielder runner on first. Castro is a whopping D runner. So 11-18 he scores. That is a 71. That could get interesting. We're going to have to check the throw rating of the left fielder. Is that what it was? Left fielder. Yeah, or I'm sorry, it was a right fielder. Right fielder, throw rating. Right field, it's Aaron Judge. Throw rating, his arm is, he's a T4. Throw 4. So a T4, 61 to 74, he's safe. 75 to 88, he's out. That's a 71, he's safe. Of course he's going to be safe. You know it is. He's coming all the way around to score. And what is that? 3 stars there. And we'll give you a big fat green as another run comes in on the double. And that's going to be it for Chad Green. He's been out there for a while. They were hoping to get a few innings out of him, and they got a few innings out of him. So now it's going to be David Robertson. David Robertson is going to come in. Oh, I should have marked down when the other guy came in, actually. So, new pitcher. There we go. I can also, put like a... There we go. That's fine. New pitcher is coming in. And it is going to be David Robertson. Oh, yeah, I could actually even write down their names. I guess I'm not doing a very good job of keeping track. Chad Green. Chad Green, and now it was, who is it? David Robertson. Robertson. All right. He's a 2-8 and then a 2-7. Fill this in now. While we're doing it, might as well. Let's save it as well. So that way, when the craziness happens. All right. So Grossman's aboard with the double. The Twins just killing it here. Killing the Yankee pitching today. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. They've got 8 hits already. 2 hit by pitches. How many walks? Any walks? Do they have any walks? Yeah, 1 walk, 2 walks, 2 walks, 3 walks. They've had 3 walks as well. 8 hits. Hit by pitch twice. Walked 3 times. Yeah, that's a lot of base runners. Brian Dozier with the runner at second. And that is I guess they could have done that over there. 66 and a 9. Coming off of Dozier, 66. He's a right-hander. 66 will be an out. Dozier with the runner at second is a RP 37. As a G5A with the runner at third. This is going to be an interesting. I'm sorry, runner at second. It is a 3-5, and the runner moves up. I'm sorry, a 5-3. 5-3, and the runner does move up on the play. So he's at third now. Two outs. And now it is Joe Mauer time. Mauer 1 for 3 with a single way back in the first inning. That is a 10 coming off of Mauer, but an 88, that's an auto out. And Mauer is an LN42, and it's a F4. Popped him up to, and that's going to do it. So the 1 run in, it's now 7-0 in favor of the Twins. Again, if you're just joining us or you're worried about, this game is out of control, 7 runs in real life, the Twins would have still lost. The Yankees win this game 8-4 in real life. So it's not over yet. Aaron Judge is up against Irvin Santana. Santana pitching the game of his life. Aaron Judge, 75. Is that going to be... Wow, look at that. That is crazy. Against right-handers, a 75 is a walk. Are you kidding me? It's a walk. He doesn't even have an out against right-handers. That is insane. Sanchez is up. Sanchez with 2 strikeouts so far. Not having a stellar day at the plate, but again, good day behind the plate. That is a 2. We'll be checking for an error. Coming off of Santana, 38, right-hander, 38. And that's another walk. Again, no error check on another walk. That's back-to-back walks, and that brings up Dini Gregorius. And I think that is going to be it for Santana. He's gone long enough, and it is now Jose Barreras. You know what I could use is a symbol. We'll put this symbol. That means new pitcher. That's what we'll do. We'll use that instead of new pitcher. And we'll use that little symbol, this little percent sign. All right, the new pitcher comes in. New pitcher is going to be Jose Barreros. Oops. Jose Barreros. 2-7. 2-7. He is a 2E5. All right. Here we go. 2 men on for the Yankees. And just as I said, it's not over yet. Here we go. Didi Gregorius. Yes, I'm not sure why I moved Didi Gregorius up. 2 men on. Nobody out. New pitcher in. Oh, and I missed the thing. Of course I missed it. 11. That is going to be a clutch bat. 11 is a clutch bat. So you look. Oh, 76 is probably too high though. 76 is going to be an out for DD. LP. 43 LP. 43. Where are you, 43? Right there you are. G4A with the runner at first and second. It's going to be a 4-3 with the runners moving up. 4-3. So he's going to be now with 2 stars. He is going to be with 1 star. So runners at second and third. As Gregorius moves the runners up. 1 out now. I should probably make sure I do that so I don't forget. Sterling Castro. Defense. Defense is going to play corners. Ooh, yeah, corners are going to come in. Everyone else back. Castro. Doubles. So we're going to check for error. 6 is coming off of Barreros. 62 right-hander is going to be an out. What kind of out is it? Castro is an RP. As an 85. That's an F9. We have a runner at second and third, though. Runner is at second and third on the F9. Three stars. What does the stars represent? Okay, it depends on your base. Okay. So if you have an A, B, or C rating, you're going to advance. And you're going to advance on from second to third. If you have an A or B rating. Okay. All right, so it's an F9 now. We do need to check for an error as well. I'm going to finally remember. Right field, Max Kepler. He is an E1. An E1 is an 11 to 16. It's an error. Let's see. If he makes an error, this could change the whole complexity of the game. Oh, it bounced out. That is a 13. That's an error. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, it is an outfield. Let's see what kind of outfield error it is. That is an 18. That's a type 3 error. Muff ball, less than 2 outs, runner advance 1 base, only if forced. If 2 outs, which there is only 1 out, so we don't have to worry about that. So they're going to get, everyone is only going to get 1 base anyways, but that is going to score, we're going to call this an E9. And then these 2 runs are going to come in to score for the Yankees. I told you it's not over till the fat lady sings. That's an E9er. And Castro is aboard on the E9. 6-2. 7-2. Still 7. I don't know how to add, but it's still 7. Greg Bird. 6. And a 14, and that's probably going to be a good one. 14 is going to be a base hit into center field. Castro, base hit into center field. Are you going to make it to third? Let's see. Castro, your run rating is a B. 11-48. And that's a 12, and he's going to make it all the way to third. Hustle, hustle, hustle on the base hit. And a little star for you. So runners at the corners. And now we're talking about one hit, and things are all of a sudden a little tight. Aaron Hicks. Jose Barreros, better get going here. Oh, it's another low one. It's a 13. This is probably another hit. 5. 13. It's into left field. And the runner on third comes in to score. Greg Bird. He's probably not going to make it, though. He's an E, and yep, he might actually get thrown out. If I roll an 81-88, he has to go to third, or try. 47. Nope, he will stay at second. On the single, coming in to score, and it's now a 7-3 ball game. You have moved up. There you go. Runner first and second, and the line keeps moving. And the Twins go out to talk to Jose and say, hey, you might want to try and get it out, because I know we're winning by 7, but Jacob Ellsbury, 5-74. That'll be an out. He is an LN. 36. That is a T4A with the runner. It's a 4-3 and everyone advances. That's fine. It's a 4-3. Everyone's going to advance. A base. And now with 2 outs, runners are at second and third. That brings up the Godfather, Todd Frazier. Second and third with 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. That's a 5 and an 83. It's not going to matter. That's going to be an out. There's the high numbers you're looking for. Frazier's an RP. 31 and an RP. Is a ground ball to third. 5. He's going to take it to the bag unassisted. Yeah, 5. Let's do it. You don't get to do these very often. So that's going to do it, but the Yankees scored 3. It is now a 7-3 ball game. Slide that over a little bit. Okay. We go to the 7th. It's Jorge Polanco up for the Twins. 7-3. 8-36. 8-36. 8-36 is a strikeout. Just barely, but it is a strikeout. Eddie Rosario. 8-42. That's a deep drive. That is a deep drive. That is a deep drive. Now I got to remember how to do. What the hell is the deep drive? I think there would be a card for the ballpark, I believe. I believe. Pre-war, post-war. Yeah, we're just going to just take this, and we got us a deep fly. We're in, what are we in? 2017. So we don't have Yankee Stadium 3, so we're just going to pretend it's Yankee Stadium 2. We're going to check the deep fly result to see what we get. And we got a 1-2, and that means home run. Of course it means home run. So Eddie Rosario hits a home run. Boom, 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 boom. And that's his second of the game. Unbelievable. I have an idea. Oops. I have an idea of who might be a player of the game at this point. Eddie Rosario with 2 home runs. He also has 2 strikeouts. So that's a thing. Eduardo Escobar, he's 0 for 3. He's got a lot of yellow on his ledger here. It's a 663. It's going to be U63, and that's going to be an out. LP 72. Boom. Fly ball center field. F8. And with 2 outs now, it brings up Max Kepler. Kepler 0 for 2 and a walk. Max Kepler 5. It's coming off of Robertson. 31. He's a lefty. 31. And that is another strikeout. These Yankees like to get these lefties out on strikes. And that is going to be one more run. It is now 6, 7, 8. Who do you appreciate? And we have due up. It's going to be Brett Garner actually coming up. And Barreros will start the bottom of the 7th. Stretch, everyone. Stretch. Come on. Oh. Oh. Okay. Top of the order. Brett Garner. Barreros. Doubles, so possible error again. 8 is coming off of Gardner. 36, right-hander, 36, and that's a deep drive. Deep drive for Brett Garner, and we're doing the same thing we just did. Yankee Stadium will go with 76 to 2008. That's a 31, and that is gone. That is a home run by Brett Garner. And the Yankees strike right back. And Barreros cannot believe his terrible luck here. Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge 0 for 2 with the walk. Not the greatest days for the Judge Meister. That is a 4. Again, it would have been an error check, but again, no sense in checking for an error when the ball is not in play. 4. That's Barreros card. 64 right-hander. That's an out. So Judge will be 0 for 3 on the day. Judge is an RP and a 27. That's a ground ball down to third. We'll call that a 5-3 put out. Yellow, thank you. And due up is Gary Sanchez. Sanchez, he's 0 for 2 with the walk, just like Judge. Don't judge him. 5, 77, probably an out. He's a right-hander. Yep, that's Gary Sanchez out. RP. That is an 87 on an RP. That is going to be a deep fly. Deep fly to right field. And an out. 2 outs now for Didi Gregorius. Didi's 0 for 3. That's crazy. 6, 41. He's a lefty, 41, and that is a walk. So they continue to throw the walks out there. Sterling Castro. Castro is what? 1 for 2. Also reached on an error. That is a 688. That's going to be an auto out. Castro. Well, I guess I should double check. 6. Coming Cabrasa. Yep, it's going to off of him. And Castro is an RP of 27. And that's going to be a 5-3 putout. And that's going to do it for the top of the order. Or for the inning, the 7th inning. But they get the run back. It is 8-4. Now remember, in real life, the Yankees won this game 8-4. Wouldn't it have been weird if the Twins win this 8-4? That would be super weird. Weird. I'm telling you, weird. We go to the 8th. Byron Buxton is up. And it's going to be a new pitcher coming in. It's going to be Tommy Kaline. Tommy Kaline. He is a 2-9 versus lefties and a 2-8 versus righties. So he likes to have things come off of his card. That is for damn sure. He is also a 0-E-0, so he's got no range whatsoever. But he also doesn't make any errors. So that's interesting. We've had an error so far. That's interesting. All right, Buxton, right? Is it Buxton? It is Buxton time. Buxton, Tommy Kaline. Let's see if Tommy can go 1, 2, 3 here in the top of the 8th. It's coming off of his card, but a 16. It's going to be a base hit by Buxton. And Buxton says, you know what? You guys caught me once, but you ain't going to catch me next time. I'm going again. He's going to try and steal his way aboard. He's a double-A stealer. 23 double-A is a stolen base and a possible error, question mark. So we got to check Sanchez's error rating. Sanchez errors an E6. That's not great. 11-61, and he's made an error, and Buxton's going to make it a third. And that is a 58, so it is an error. So Sanchez throws it into center field. Buxton is going to go and steal the base. And then E2. So he's aboard all the way to third base. And nobody out, so defense is going to come in and play in. They're going to play in. They're going to play in. Castro is up. Jason Castro. That's a 12. That's a CD check. Castro is an LN. And we roll a 55. That is the left fielder. That is Brett Garner. He is a CD of 5. Brett Garner, CD of 5. And that is an 86. And fielder makes a diving catch of a deep fly to the warning track. Runner on third would score. And that is exactly what's going to happen because there is a runner on third. So it is going to be an F8. And we'll put in sack there. So we know he's going to come in on the sacrifice fly. And the Twins get the run right back the Yankees got back when the Twins scored in the top of the inning. Robbie Grossman. Oh, Robbie, what are we doing today, Robbie? Robbie's 1 for 2 with the walk as well. Robbie, 8. That's coming off of K-Line's card. 46. He is going to be lefty. 46. He's going to strike him out. Again, the Yankees love to strike out the lefties. Oof. They got huge ranges on those left against lefties for strikeouts. Okay. And we go to Brian Dozier. Brian is 1 for 4 with a big home run in the second inning. He was actually hit by the pitch. That was not technically... Yes, it was an out, but it was also a... Make it orange. There we go. All right. There we go. Top of the 8th inning. 1 run in already. And it's Brian Dozier. Doubles, so possible error chance. 47. It's coming off of K-Line's card. 47. He's a right-hander. 47. Nope, that's going to be a strikeout. 18 to 56. So again, no chance on a error. And now that is out number 2. Or is that not? No, that's out number 3. That's out number 3. Yes, that should be correct. Okay, what 1 run in? It is now 6, 7, 8, 9 to 4. 9 to 4. And it's Greg Bird time. 9 to 4. Oh, they're not going to win 8 to 4 like they did in real life. Greg Bird is up. Bird is 1 for 3. 8, so it's coming off of Bird's card. 33 versus a right-hander. 33 is a strikeout. It is a strikeout. Aaron Hicks. Aaron Hicks is 1 for 3 today. And that's a 12, so we're going to CD check again. Aaron Hicks is an LP. And we rolled a 24. That is the first baseman. We're going to check the first baseman. The first baseman says Joe Mauer is a 4. He is a 4 for first base and a 66. Great catch of a foul pop-up down the right field line. Runners hold. So pop to the first baseman. We'll call that a P3. So 24. Yeah, it was the first baseman. Yep. Okay. All right. And so that's Aaron Hicks and Jacob Ellsbury. 1 for 2 with the walk. 8, 22. Lefty. 22 is going to be base hit into right field by Ellsbury. That brings up the Godfather, Todd Frazier. And a 2 is a CD check as well. So Frazier is doing an RP, and he rolled an 85. That is a right fielder. We're checking the right fielder. Who is it? Kepler. He's a 5. Not much of a chance to make a, not be able to catch it, but we'll see. Diving catch of a blooper, runner hold. So it's just going to be an F9. And that is going to do it. F9. And the Yankees go down quietly in the 8th. Well, they did get a hit, but we go to the 9th. Your score, 9-4. And Joe Mauer is up. Tommy K-Line. I'm going to try and leave K-Line in. .832. So Mauer, 32 is going to be a double by Mauer. So he is aboard. And I think that might be it for where are the damn cards? What do I do with them? There they are. I think we're going to bring in a new pitcher. I have a switch hitter coming up, and then a lefty, and then a switch hitter. So, yeah. They're going to bring in Caleb Smith, the lefty. Caleb Smith is going to come in. All hands on deck. They need everybody. This is the last game of the season if they don't win. So, it is Caleb Smith. Caleb is a 2-7 and then a 2-6. He's also a 0-0. Wow, that's not good either. Fortunately, we haven't had any range plays go to the pitcher yet, which is interesting. So, Caleb Smith comes in, runner at second, and it is Jorge Polanco up. 48. Coming off of Polanco, 48. He's a lefty, 48. 48 is an out. Polanco against the lefties, an RN. He is a 34, and that's ground ball down to third. 5-3 on the... Yep, they're going to move the runner back, I believe. Let's see. With the runner at second. Yep, no advance. Okay. Eddie Rosario. And I should probably mark that down as an out. Eddie Rosario, who's 2 for 4 with 2 home runs, going for the golden sombrero with 3 home runs in one game. That's an 8 possible error chance. 37. That's Rosario 37, and you see it. You see I'm not. It's an 8. So Caleb Smith versus right-handers 2-6. So it's not off of his card, which means it comes off of Rosario's card. I rolled a 37, and against the lefty. That's true. That's right. I was looking on the right-handers. That would have been a home run. But against left-handers, it's not a home run. It's even crazier. It's a triple. That's too bad. I wanted to have 3 home runs in the game. Anyways, it's right there. 37 against lefties is a triple. All right. So he's going to take a triple instead of a home run. I hope you're happy. Another run's going to come in. And the Twins... taking a 10-4 lead. Max Kepler. Kepler's 0 for 4. 6. Lefty is coming out because Smith's card, 31. Lefty 31, and that's going to be a base hit into right field. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. More craziness. In the right field, single comes off of the pitcher card. So we're going to check the right fielder. That's Aaron Judge. He was a T4. So 11 to 48. He goes to first to third. That is a 54, so he is going to stop at second base on the single. Oh, what am I thinking? He's not at second. He's at third. That's going to be another run in. What am I thinking? I don't know. I'm dumb, I guess. Too many things going on. So, Max, that brings up Max Kepler now. So, a single by Escobar. Max Kepler. 7-12. Another low roll. Wow. So 7. He's a lefty. So it's coming off of Smith. The 12 is going to be in the right field. And I'm just going to give him one base advance. I'm not even going to look it up. They're just going to go station to station. They're already up by enough. They don't need to try to stretch out the lead or score. So runners are first and second. And Caleb Smith can't get an out. Can't buy an out right now. Byron Buxton doubles. So possible error and a 64. That might actually be an error. He's a right-hander. 64. That's an out. So it is an out. Against the lefties, an RN. A 86. That's the right field F9. That's Aaron Judge. What kind of error do we have for Judge? Aaron Judge errors. He's an E2. E2 is 11 to 25. It's an error. It's a 53, so that'll be caught out there by Judge. F9. Again, they're not going to try to tag up or anything crazy. It's not worth the effort, to be honest. And that brings up Jason Castro. Is that 2 outs? That is 2 outs. 5-44. That's coming off of Smith. He's the lefty. 44. He strikes him out. And that's going to mercifully bring the top of the ninth to the end, to the close. 2 more runs in. Look at that. 0-6. 0-0-0-1-1-1-2. And we have the top of the order coming up for the Yankees. And we'll take out Barreros. We're going to bring in Trevor Hildenberger. Trevor Hildenberger. And we're going to put in our little symbol that said somebody else came in. TREVORHILDENBERGER. And his name went way over. There we go. All right. He is a 2-7 across the board. And he is at 3-0. That's better than nothing, I guess. Oops. 3-0. All right, Hildenberger coming in to face off against Brett Garner. 2-7. It's off of Hildenberger's card. And Garner. He's 1 for 3 with a home run. Not bad. 7. Hildenberger, 21. Lefty. That's going to be a base hit. By Garner. Gets things rolling. Aaron Judge. Judge is 0 for 3 with a walk. 8. So it's coming off of Judge's card. 44 versus a right-hander. 44 is a strikeout. Versus the right-hander. Gary Sanchez is 0 for 3 with a walk. 12, we go to CD check. Sanchez against righties and RP. And we rolled a 54. That is the left fielder. I think this is the first time we get to test the left fielder. That's Eddie Rosario. He is a 3. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can he make the play is the question. 32 and a 3. 32. Diving catch of a booper. Runners hold. 31 to 44. He rolled a 32. So that is an F. What do we call that? F7. That's what I call that. And the Yankees are down to their last out. And it's up to D.D. Gregorius to keep things going for the Yankees. He's 0 for 3 with a walk. And it's a 9er and a 14, and he's going to keep it going. And a 14 is going to be a base hit into left field. And again, I'm just going to give it one base advance. Because there's no way in hell they're going to try and get an extra base. And Sterling Castro with 2 on. Runners at first and third. Not that that matters. It is 6, 79, 11 to 4 right now. The Yankees need to score 7. Castro rolls an 8, so it's coming off of Castro's card 57. And that is an out, just barely, but it's an out. Castro is going to end the game. Roll RP 71 RP. That is a deep fly to left field. F7. And that is that. And the nothing for the Yankees across to the 9th. Your final score, wowsy wowsy. Okay. Your final score. Let's count up hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hits. So they had 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 runs and 14 hits, and they did have an error. Both teams had an error, which is crazy. We should put that there. The Yankees with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits and 4 runs. And the Yankees also had an error as well, I believe. Somebody got on with an error. It was it was E2, yeah. So Sanchez with the error there. And the error here was E9 to right fielder, which was Max Kepler with the error for the Twins. So each team with an error. And we didn't even have that many error checks. That is 11 runs, 14 hits, and an error, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error by the Yankees. And funny enough, the Twins out-hit and out-dueled the Yankees here in 2017 wildcard game, and they will move on to face off against the Boston Red Sox. I think. Is it the Boston? Who do they face off against? Need to double check. Oh no, the Yankees go on to face Cleveland, not the Red Sox. They go on to face Cleveland, which they defeat Cleveland as well in 2017, and go to the championship series against the Astros, where the Astros defeat the Yankees in 7 games. I remember that series quite well. So that's a look at Status Pro Advanced Dice version with the replay of the 2017 wild card game. And the Twins win it 11-4. I need to put these up front and these behind. So thanks everyone for coming out and checking it out. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. If you want to see more content, let me know. And we will see everyone soon. So obviously keeping track and doing my own scorecard and everything slows it down. So it took a little bit longer than normal. I can run pretty much a game of Status Pro in an hour, or maybe an hour and a half, depending on how many hits there are and stuff. How long did this take us? It took us almost an hour and 45 minutes. Dice, you got to roll everything a couple times for the dice version. The fast action cards go a lot faster. Maybe we'll do the next game with the fast action cards. So thanks everyone for coming out. Thanks for checking this out. And we will see everyone later. Until then, my friends, take care of yourselves.